Okay, no big deal, really. Hey, Professor. How's life treating you? Are you working today? You gotta take a day sometime. Get out in the world and have some fun. Right? Sometimes you gotta forget all the things you ought to do and focus on what you'd rather do. Hey, we should go get something to eat. My treat. What? I can't invite my professor to dinner without it being a scam? Okay, fine. You got me. I need to ask a favor, and I wanted a way to work up the courage to ask you. No, for once, it's not about a girl. There are thieves in my family's territory. I was wondering if you'd go with me to drive them off. You remember the thief leader you fought at Conan Tower, yeah? Yes, Miklan. He was the oldest son of House Gautier. What's left of his band of thieves is causing trouble in Gautier territory. My father has asked me to come home and put down those murderous jerks. But he's asked for me to come alone. No knights, no backup of any sort. That's crazy, right? And the way my father is, he probably has some other motive that I'll never know. Maybe he just wants me to get some more experience in battle. A crazy way to suggest it, though. Anyway, I'm not going alone, no matter what he asks. I'm going to ask some of the others in our class to help too. But none of us have your experience. If you'd come with us, I'd be grateful. Great! I'll talk to the others and see who's in. Thanks, Professor.
Okay, we've got the thieves covered on both sides. Some of the thieves are still carrying what they stole, so we have a chance to get it back. Gotta be careful though. They'll run off faster than a nobleman's daughter if we just rush in. Target the strongholds to cut off their escape routes.
I'll go. Another win.
My father is offering a reward for every thief and rogue we take out. The more you beat, the more you get.
Just remember, you gotta take them down fast. They'll bolt as soon as they're hurt. Take the strongholds and we cut off their escape route.
Let us away.
What should I do?
I'll give it my all.
I'll crush them all. Ready.
Next try. Here we go.
I'll cut through. Stay focused.
I'm on it.
Here goes. Thank goodness.
So obvious.
You're out of luck.
This is what a real man looks like. I'm really getting the hang of this.
I had no choice.
Is that all? All for Lady Rhea. This'll help keep me alive.
Too slow. I'm fine. I will need all my strength.
had to be done. I suppose I've improved. Thank you.
I'll do my best. Can't afford to lose.
Careful, please.
It's over.
Should I have held back?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I'm not sticking around here to get slaughtered by a bunch of stuck-up jerks like you.
The better to serve Lady Rhea.
Okay, that'll do it. This exit route is blocked off. Very good. Now let's keep cool and take out the other strongholds. You never had a chance.
Had to be done.
Gotta use your head sometimes.
Thank goodness.
Won't work. Easy. So obvious. Won't work. It's all becoming clearer. Over already. Too slow. Saw that coming.
Just try.
Doing my part.
I'll do my best. Our strategy is solid. If you weren't ready. Thank you. Here goes.
I owe you one. I'm on it.
What's next?
I must call it a day.
Got it. Good to go.
I need all my strength.
Too easy. It's all becoming clearer.
Let us away.
What should I do?
I'll go. You're weak.
Not so fast!
Thanks.
I'll crush them all.
I'll give it my all.
I'll cut through.
I must stay focused.
Ready.
I aim for greatness. Here we go. Here goes. A change for the better.
That's one more stronghold taken, and one more escape route blocked. There are still some strongholds left. Professor, which should we go for first?
Stay focused.
I'm on it.
Be gone.
Guess
Guess I've gotten better.
Try to keep up!
Too easy.
Stronger, huh? We'll see.
Can't hold me back. The better to serve Lady Rhea.
I will get stronger still. I feel more powerful.
Another escape route blocked. We're nearly done. Take out those thieves and capture that last stronghold.
You saved me. Over already?
never back down.
I must steel myself. I'll stick with it.
I will handle whatever comes.
I'll grow as strong as I can.
I will need all my strength.
Why am I even here?
So obvious. Well done.
Thanks.
Good idea. I won't hold back.
Let us away. Did that suffice? I feel my strength building.
Thank you. Quite helpful.
Wow, thanks! I'm getting much better.
You're out of luck. That's the last of them. Great work, everyone. Thieves everywhere. I can't believe this is what the world is coming to. At least we've restored the peace here, even if it's only for a little while. Professor, thank you for your help. We drove off the thieves and got a reward from my father. Job well done, eh? Although, I don't know how to feel about this particular reward. I guess that's why my father tasked me with this mission. He wanted me to prove myself worthy of this relic. This weapon, the Lance of Ruin, it killed my brother.
and now it's mine. Not remotely. I bear the crest of Gautier. The same crest my brother wished for his whole life, but never came to possess. I suppose I am. Miklan hated me from the moment he found out I had a crest and he didn't. He was selfish and egotistical. I know it's not right to say bad things about the dead, but he earned it. Even now, I'm still cleaning up his messes. I have to wonder, though, what if it was the other way around? If he had the crest, and I didn't, would I be the one my father thought was worth forgetting? Or would my fate have been wholly unlike his? You're probably right, Professor. It's not like me, is it? I don't pray much, but I think I'm going to pray for those who lost their lives to the thieves tonight, and for all of us. I'm afraid there are more days like these coming our way. Vargas has always been a cold place, never very well-to-do. Until about 10 years ago, our region was a battlefield for the people of the Sreng region to the north. And after the late king fell, the whole kingdom became unstable. So, it's no real surprise that more and more people are resorting to thievery, just to survive. And there are those rumors of the current regent being too busy chasing the ladies to bother with governing. Don't worry, I get the irony. The whole damn kingdom is in decline because of nonsense like that. I'm hoping once we get Dimitri on the throne, everything will get better. Anyway, I'll leave it up to you to decide how you want to use our reward, including the Lance of Ruin. I know I can trust you with it until you think I'm ready. And Professor, if I could, I'd still like to buy you a meal sometime. Hey, come on. Aren't we friends now? Again, though, thank you for everything, Professor. I couldn't have done it alone.
I'll give it my all.
It's not over yet.
I'll cut through.
I will get the victory.
What should I do?
Here goes.
Give up.
I must steel myself.
I'll keep it up.
Thanks so much.
It's just not my day.
The fight continues. I'm starting to see results.
Yes! That should do it.
You're weak. Stronger, huh? We'll see. It was nothing. Of course I got it. No need to butter me up.
I thought this was a test. All right, that's enough praise. Hey, that was useful. That was helpful coaching.
All due to your coaching.
Thanks. I'm a bit embarrassed.
All due to your coaching. All due to your coaching.
It's all coming together. This will be useful.
Thank you, Professor. I couldn't have done it without you. I'm sure I'll get it again next time. Is this really something I can do? Now I feel like I'm getting somewhere.
I appreciate your efforts. I appreciate your efforts. I answered correctly. No need for praise.
So, I was right. You're too kind. Now I'm feeling a bit shy. I'm always improving.
Professor.
Excuse me. I've had this kind before. It's quite good. Thank you very much. Ah, still too hot. Yes. Wow. Yes. Wow. Yes. The years I had with Lenato, those were some of the best of my life. Wow. What is it? I see now. I've been trying to build more muscle lately. I need to be stronger to keep up with everyone. Huh? Oh, that's What is it? Oh, that's delicious. Is that right? I've been trying to build more muscle lately. I need to be stronger to keep up with everyone. Oh, that's delicious. Thanks for the tea. I hope we can do this again.
I am spending my days with devotion to my studies. There is something I think of when looking at you. I am feeling that the way you are teaching would give me great benefit. Is it possible to be switching to your class? I would like to be requesting that of you. I have so much gratitude. I'm still still not used to the speaking of your language, but I have full comprehension. Please, Professor, teach me all of the things you know,
Complaining will not help. You had better get serious, Felix. We have a rocky road ahead.
One thing I want to say, Professor. This is the last time I work with the boar.
You're giving me a headache. In any case, I have managed to finish the work. Each new experience is an asset.
It seems I've improved.
Haha, I'm starting to get it.
I'm closing in on expertise.
I understand more every day.
This isn't so hard.
Thank you so much.